map is Arrowhead. So Arrowhead is all about these two crosses that spawn. Now we have Nictan on the purple side, Hil on the green side. Nictan we'll talk about first. Nictan is a US East player. He's rocking the purple palm trees of California, even though he's not in California. And he's playing combo right now. Now, what combo does, it charges a little bit slower than your normal smash mod. However, if you get the smash, then you can get the smash. You get the smash charge right back, and then basically the other person dies if you ever get a smash. But you don't have the armor, so you can't really go into stuff that aggressively, so to speak. But there's the crosses. Now, whoever owns both of the crosses first will probably just win this game. Now, both teams know that, and well, they're just going to keep control over their cross. Now, Nictan's losing control a little bit, but let's get these crosses back, and then there's the smash. Now, we could talk about Hil here. I know we talked about Hil in the last best of 3, but we can do it again because Hil's worth talking about, honestly, because this guy is insane at this game, especially on EU servers. He is probably the #1 shock in the game because he's just really good. He's just really good at staying safe, and that's what you have to do in 1v1s. Shock is all about staying safe, but he's on Smash right now. I'm pretty sure that's Smash Armor, which is the best Smash mod in the game because it just gives you a little bit of extra survivability, so to speak. And it also charges faster, so you can pressure a little bit more than a combo would. But I mean, you could see it here. Hil is getting all the control. He's just staying safe. But Nictan's just getting the shields. So Hil has to run here. He's probably going to smash away. He does. And now Nictan can almost get the smash, but then he just gets the laser just before Hil sneaks it in there, and it's 2-1. And if Hil loses this game on EU servers, then he is in a rough spot for the next game because the next game is on US servers. Now, Nictan is a US player, and ping is a really, really big thing in this game. Oh, and there's the combo, and yep, there it is. There it is. There's round 1. Now, Hil can come back in round 2. The scoreboard is a clean slate, albeit you have to win 2 rounds in a row. And you could see it there. 59 activations to 29. Hil is doing so much better at keeping control. But Hil's just, or Nictan rather, is just getting the laser control back because he just wants to do it when he wants to do it. I don't know if that made any sense, but it made sense in my head. Hil switched to Shock because he is the #1 Shock after all. But Shock is a little bit worse in 1v1s because you can't really pressure that much, especially on this map, because I mean, there's really no good power-ups, and Shock is all about just keeping control over the big power-ups, powerful power-ups, and getting revives. But there's no one to revive. So as long as Nictan just keeps control over these big 2 lasers, even and then he loses 1. Oh my god, I'm just messing up my words. And now Hil can probably just win because Nictan uses smash. Oh, okay. Nictan was through threw that on his screen. That's what ping diff will do, ladies and gentlemen. Hil's 1-0 up. Now, Nictan's staying safe. His charge is a little bit slower than Shock's because he is on combo. But now that he has a charge, he can pressure a little bit. He has to just go back and forth, make sure that Hil is not charged. Like he did just there. Close one there. Close one there. But now Hil's 2-0 up. And then, I mean, Nictan just can't play super aggressively right now. I mean, it's just that. That's it. He has to play super safe, which is really hard to do on combo, even though he gets a beautiful parallel smash, and then he gets 3 wake ups, and then Hil dies. That was absolutely brilliant by Nictan there. That's why he's the best smash in the world. Is he can pull off those beautiful, beautiful parallels. Because the smash hitbox is really big. And he's gonna try it again. And unfortunately, he doesn't die to that laser. Hil wanted him to die to that laser. Hil wants the end game, so he gets the speed up. And Nictan's looking to steal this laser, but is he going to? He is going to, but he doesn't. He doesn't because he wants to go for the shield, but Hil gets it from him, sneaks it under him. And beautiful, absolutely brilliant. The moment shield runs out, Nictan smashes in. Hil was not ready for that. And now it's 2-2. All of a sudden, the next point wins if you're Nictan. And if you're Hil, you have to win this. You have to win this round, or this point, and just never lose. Never lose again. You have to win this point to win the round, because that is how you win a game of Laser League, ladies and gentlemen. Hil goes aggressively. Nictan follows, but now they're both posturing again. Wait for the shield. Now you have to run away if you're Hil, and now you can just die. You can just die if you're Hil there. And now Hil's in a rough spot because now we're going to US servers. That was a really close match on Arrowhead, but Nictan pulls out the victory. In terms of competitive play, I think this map is one of the best in the game. But let's see how it works for 1v1. I've actually never played on this map for 1v1. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe that's a lie. But Hil, he goes shock. He sticks to shock. And Nictan on the Snipe Nitro. The best 1v1 class in the game, in my opinion. Close behind is Smash Armor, but let's just not talk about Smash Armor because we don't see a Smash Armor in this game, ladies and gentlemen. But Snipe already counters shock, so Hil is in a rough spot right now. He literally has to only camp everything. Camp everything, never let Snipe do anything. But he's going to get the switch. He's going to get those laser control. Not going to go for the shock. He's going to wait on it. That's pretty smart because he wants these big lasers that spawn in just a second. And then now you have to be careful of the switch here. The switch is pretty powerful. And Hil runs in to a snipe. And all of a sudden, Nictan is pressuring the first round. That was so quick. Now, in my opinion, Nictan is a little bit of a better player than Hil is. Although maybe not on EU servers, but definitely on US servers. And we are on US servers right now. Now, the switch on this map, it's really important in 3v3, but in 1v1s, it's actually less important because it really doesn't do anything that crazy. Because there isn't going to be like some teammate that I won't name any names that just gets the lasers right before the switch and just doesn't care that it gets switched and then loses the point for you. But Hil goes for the switch. Nictan close behind that, knows that, and he's gonna get the snipe here. And a quick 3-0 for Nictan. That was super quick. And like you could obviously see it here. 1,000, over 1,000 points to a mere 110. That's crazy. That means Nictan never died, which is correct because he never died in that last round. Hil's gonna get the shock though. That's pretty good for him. Now he can pressure, although there is a switch. So you can't really pressure all that much. Now be in the center, although you are trying to dodge the snipe for those center lasers. Now you have good control. You can get the drain or you can get those big lasers. Either way is pretty good for you. He goes for the drain. So now Nictan recognizes that he's in some trouble, snipes back immediately. Does a quick snipe again. Nictan rather, is in a rough spot, but he goes for the switch. He plays for the switch, but Hil is close behind. He knows what Nictan's doing, and he gets that shock off. And now we're in a similar situation, but on the other end. Oh my god, what a snipe. What a snipe. Hil knows, or rather, Nictan knows that Hil's gonna wall wrap there. He's been doing it over and over again. Nictan reads. Nictan reads it. And crazy to think that nobody is going for lasers at all at the beginning of this map. I mean, this map is all about laser control. And Nictan gets a really good switch. That's going to be really good for him. Now Hil is in a rough spot. He has to do something crazy to get back to it. He's got to get those big lasers. He's got to get those drains. He's got to get something because right now Hil does go for the drain and the big laser. Although now there's a switch. Are you going to play for the switch or are you going to play to guard the switch? Hil plays for neither, and now he's in a rough spot. He's in a very, very difficult spot here because he owns 0 lasers. Although the power is coming up, but it spawns on Nictan's side. Oh god, it's just getting worse and worse for this Hil. And Nictan's just going for laser control. He knows that there's another power in just a second, and he pressures Hil enough to make him die. And now Nictan is on game point, ladies and gentlemen. Hil needs to win 2 in a row just to get to the 3rd round, and then he needs to win that round. He is in a rough spot, ladies and gentlemen, and I mean, are you surprised at all to see Nictan winning on US, on the NA servers? I am certainly not. But now you're gonna play for the big lasers. They're both gonna let the drain just go away. Nictan actually gets the switch, not the switch, the drain at honestly like some of the last frames I've ever seen, and Nictan's just gonna win because Hil had no pressure and There's a quick 2-0. GG's. Claps. Claps for Nictan.